Hello, my name is Clark Kelso. I'm a professor of law at the University of the Pacific McGeorge School of Law. I'd like to share with you some information about our MSL program at McGeorge. I was involved in designing the Master in the Studies of Law program and have been teaching in it ever since. I'm teaching a class on government law and policy making this year. I have about 16 students in the class. The program is designed for people who work around law, where so much of their career and their profession involves working around legal issues. And of course, in today's society, law is ubiquitous, particularly if you work in or around government. Laws are everywhere. Constitutional provisions, statutes, administrative regulations. And all the time you are both interpreting, applying, and in the case of people who are lobbyists or work in the legislature, actually drafting laws. Many times students go to law school to get a degree that lets them do those type of jobs. But what we've discovered is that there's not a need for the full JD degree for people who are going to be working as staff members in and around government agencies, the legislature, in lobbying firms, or in businesses that are highly regulated. Compliance with law is a big business all by itself. So we designed the program for people who wanted to learn a little bit more about law, the way courts operate, the way legislatures operate, the principles for interpreting statutes and cases that would make it then easier for you to understand what's going on around you in your job. The program has been a resounding success. We were one of the first law schools in the country to offer this type of a degree, and we're now seeing our enrollments being steady, 25, 30 students a year. We're going to be growing the program as we come out of COVID and are able to get back to the business of educating our students. I will say Sacramento, I think, is one of the ideal locations for this type of program because it is a government town. As the capital of the 7th largest economy in the world, we have a lot of law around us. We have the California Legislature, which is widely regarded as a model for the way legislatures should operate. And we have a vast executive branch with really tens of thousands of jobs involved in and around government, regulation, and policy making. Right now I'm teaching the course in government law and policy making. And it's a basic course that teaches you the fundamentals of working in local, state, and federal levels of government. It teaches you about how policies get developed, how they get made into law, and many of the challenges involved in implementing a new program. I enjoy teaching the class, and I think the students enjoy it too. We give them weekly assignments that the students are completing. We have a wonderfully experienced student body. Many of our students are already working in and around government, and they bring to bear to the classroom and to our classes their own experiences and expertise. So it's been a joy to be teaching in the program, and I'm delighted to see our alumni going on to further advancements in their own careers.